Hello peeps and hello peppers, and welcome to Tarot Tuesday, where I am trying my best as a storyteller to read what the cards tell me and hope to initiate a good conversation about life with autism, spirituality, plushies, crocheting. Yes, I'm getting more regular with the crocheting. And for those who don't know me, I'm absolutely fuzzy about beautiful animal illustrations. And actually, I felt really honored that my friend asked me the other day if I painted this, but I did not. But this is by Radley Valentine, one of my new role models. I need good role models because, like, as a nerdy child, I felt very much alone. And okay, now this flow tells me a lot on two questions that I should maybe answer for myself and the community today. The first one is, what can I do to not feel alone? And the second one is, because I have a massive challenge ahead, what can I and you do for more success, or for our next success, so that our next challenge may be successful. And a challenge and a success is a very subjective term that can be a lot. Like, on some days with my disabilities, it's already a success if I go to bed on time, or if I go to the loo on time, or if I can make that one important phone call. And on some other days, really the only success that I can count is that I wrote 10 pages in a book. So let's get right into it. We have pile number 1 with the Tarot Familiars and the brown yarn. This is all really soft, like partly wool and partly bamboo. I like bamboo because I like pandas. And I like the fact that bamboo grows so fast. We have the animal guides. That's pile 2 with the indigo blue. You're my little indigo girl, indigo smile. And we have the cat tarot with this, I think you call this shade strawberry. And I like strawberries too because, like, recently I had the discussion with someone. I drink hardly any liquids, so I try to eat things that contain a lot of liquids. And actually, frozen strawberries are so cool, according to my personal preference. They are kind of my replacement for ice cream. So let's get into this. Spirit, what can people do this week against feeling alone? Oh, we have a British blue cat, and this is, and a lot of stuff falling out, like the Six of Cups. To my great shame, I have to admit I forgot what the numbers mean, but 6 is like usually a union number, and the cups are often connected to like refilling your cup. You refill your energy. Maybe you want to phone an old friend this week who has always given you energy. Like, I think there are a lot of conversations with my friends also about like energy vampires and what to do for self-care. Personally, I actually, because of my autism and ADHD, write down the main points that I want to bring across in a conversation, and that takes a lot of energy for a minute, but then it saves energy for the rest of the conversation. But I also have to be open to the idea that the conversation runs totally differently. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, that's from the Lion King, and the Lion King is also like a huge cat. So, and the The Lion King is a lot about like community and also thinking outside of the box, Hakuna Matata and such. Find a friend outside the box. Refresh an old friendship that's outside the box. So I have to stock those a little shuffle those. Okay, in Icelandic you say stokka, so this is like stocking, but it's not a stocking, no. Second question for the pile number 1. What can you do to improve your personal success, whatever it is, this week? Hello. Plenty of stuff falling out again. Maybe I should get a new surface here, but I like the blanket because it's like white on one side and this colorful, mostly hidden beauty on the other side. 5 of Wands. I usually say 5 is a handful. Those wands remind me a little bit of like Harry Potter in a good way. And books fly, sort of like birds. I mean, in this picture. Like, of course, they can also collect dust between the pages. We don't know what is standing on the pages, so maybe that is like very open to interpretation, sort of like Harry Potter is open to interpretation. And by the way, I've never read a complete Harry Potter book, but yeah, I would like to write books from an ethical perspective that also inspire people. But I here, like in Icelandic, we have this word margslungin, like an object with many windings. So I would say my pile 1 has to could see that a project that they're thinking about has like many different windings and could still lead to success that you should use for your own good and the good of others, rather than maybe misusing a position. And this is just a spontaneous thought. Take what resounds. Pile 2. I hope nobody in my little community here is misusing a position of power. So, for our pile 2, this is what you can do for friendship and community today. This is a deer mouse. I didn't even know there was a deer mouse, but it's a rodent. A small, humble animal that is, if it's called emperor, the king, collecting, here's structure and organization are important right now. Maybe my pile 2 is in some kind of, social organization that fights for a good cause, now that we had all the good cause messages here. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role. That's actually a good input. Like most people tell me, I'm not a leader, but, well, I love this statement about the Muppets that I read on social media the other day. Kermit is a good leader, he just doesn't know it. And I mean, Kermit is also relatively small compared to Cookie Monster and such. Talking about Cookie Monster, there's plenty of stuff that one could eat. And this mouse looks directly at the portrait artist, basically a little bit like showing off what they have here as a resource, what they have collected, what they have worked for. So maybe your contribution to the community can be something that you have worked for a long time, that bears fruit now and that will bring you through the harsh winter. Like outside we have an autumn storm. So, and what can we do for personal success to make it better? The 9 of air. The air element is usually here the swords. And actually this is quite funny because, maybe I can show you. I drew this this card for myself. That was actually a visual day plan. So, okay, any apologies for any fingers in the camera, but yeah, my visual day plan contained this the sea lion, because I wanted to do something about my sea monster story. And my big challenge of actually all of the autumn will be about the sea monster. Because I want to finish the Sea Monster Symphony in September, the Elephant Book in October, and the Mountain Avens Family Saga Crime Book in November. And this sea lion is actually kind of the soul of a person going traveling in the dreams, and actually here this rock reminds me of an art project from a couple of years ago that was called Rockall. That was like the embassy of Rockall. That was basically like having an alternative lifestyle state on a rock. Of course, this was more hypothetical than actually doing something there. I've also forgot what this rock is, but sea lions are smart and can think outside the box. And yeah, my hard walrus connected to the sea lion also has really sharp teeth. So yes, your community is outside of the box, possibly removing yourself from bigger places, and yeah, having a network of ideas. This rock has such a nice net pattern and waves. Good. Pile 3. Now my wonderful success here is falling down. London's bridge is falling down, and so forth. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, a tortoise. Unexpected, but very good for actually like my own situation, because I need to learn to embrace the places where I'm slow and actually make something good out of the slowness, because as one of my favorite tarot readers said herself in the fable of the race between the hare and the tortoise, it's the tortoise that wins the race, because the rabbit always goes like and actually powers himself out, but the tortoise is clever and uses her resources wisely. So I wish everyone a day where they can use the resources wisely. Pile number 3, strawberry yarn. Your community idea is the sun. Okay, the sun is of course the center of the universe, that some people in the olden days didn't believe it was the center of the universe. I think your cat sometimes also thinks she's the center of the universe. There is like water, there is mountains, there is a cleft. So I would say be the independent cat. Believe in your group, in your family, but don't believe everything they tell you, and don't act on everything, and remember that everything is light and dark, because we have a crescent moon here. And that the ocean always mirrors the sun. So maybe you might fancy thinking about what you mirror from other people. Your personal success for the week is the 2 of Cups. As I said, cups are often recharging energy. These cats are a little bit extravagant. Probably AI made, but I like cat twins, and at first sight they looked a little bit like, breakfast eggs in these German or otherwise Central European egg cups, for which the Icelanders give me strange looks. Yes, I have egg cups and I like breakfast eggs. And eggs are actually very nourishing. And this is the poppy of remembrance. So maybe like this totally looks like this British Canadian remembrance symbol. So maybe you want to remember for your personal success what used to be good in your life, what success made you happy, and how can you take care of this memory, nourish yourself on that memory. These eyes have a lot of light reflex, so yes, what makes your eyes gleam today? Just think about what hypnotizes you in your life, what makes you go, oh wow. So I wish you a wow day and a wow week. Bye bye.